Hello everybody and welcome to episode number 8 of my Road to 1 Bill series. Today we're starting off with a pretty good milestone. We're just about to hit 70 range here at the good old Sandcrabs. We can finally upgrade to Black Dragonhide, which we're going to do right away instead of waiting another 7 levels like we did last time. So there is 70 range. That's pretty nice. We're going for 75 range eventually, but I think we're going to leave it at 70 for now. Okay, so here is the Black Dragonhide, which is pretty exciting. So we're going to equip that and see what our range bonus has actually gotten up to. It should give us another 10, I believe. Actually, we're missing our crossbow, I think. Our hat, the bandana. Oh my god, we need to get a better hat. This bandana looks like crap. God damn it. Okay, well anyway, our range was 78. Attack bonus at least. And let's see what it gives us. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be another 10, 9 range bonus. Anyway, pretty nice. So for those who didn't actually see my money making guide that was out most recently, I actually found a really cool way to make quite a hefty amount of cash by just combining malediction shards into malediction wards, as well as odium shards into odium wards. So you can see I have all the shards here. We'll quickly add up how much they are worth and how much the malediction ward is worth when you sell it. So it's about 3,300 for the malediction ward. And if you take off the cost of all the shards, you're still left with about 476k in profit, which is great. And you don't need any actual skill requirements for this. All you have to do is run into the wilderness. I'll show you in a minute here. But it's a really cool place, a really cool method, and yeah, I'll do a quick overview of this again. Yeah, so all I did was pull the lever to go into the wilderness. All you need to bring is the malediction shards, as well as a knife, and there isn't much risk for this either because, like I said in the video, you're going to protect 3 items, and conveniently it's only 3 pieces, which is awesome. So you're just going to run down south of here, bring some food because you can sometimes run into the Chaos Elemental, as well as if you're low level, those dogs can kill you. So just be a little mindful of where you're going. If you have done Desert Treasure, you can actually take a much quicker route using the Anacaral teleport or somehow, whatever it's called. And but anyway, just going to run along here, run along the fence, and you're going to basically the very top right portion of the map. If you want to watch the video, I'll put a link in the description as well. I'll go over the whole full thing. Yeah, so you can see here the Chaos Elemental can kind of fuck you up a little bit, but just kind of bring some food, or if you're really scared, you can go on the other side of the fence and run down. But I'm just kind of lazy, so I just ran this way. So we're almost here. I brought a gold ring because there's a little Easter egg you can do involving Lord of the Rings actually, which is probably one of my favorite movies. I actually don't know if I can ramble much longer. This takes about 2 minutes to go here, but it's kind of hard to talk for 2 minutes about nothing. Anyway, but you saw the entire path, so you can run up here to you see where that forge is, bring the shards, and a ring if you want to. It doesn't really require it at all, but toss the ring in the fire if you want, and there we go. And you can see Smeagol actually jumps into the fire for the ring. Luckily you don't actually lose the ring, but the whole reason we're here is you're going to use the malediction shard on the furnace, or the fire, sorry, and it forges it into a malediction ward for you, and it's pretty sweet. That is 476k, and we'll maybe do that a couple times. Okay, so we sold the malediction ward for 3,300k, which is quite nice actually. Leaves us with about 475k in profit. And considering it only took us 3 minutes to run it over there, I would consider that pretty time efficient. And yeah, so we'll try to do this at least one more time. Okay, so we sold another malediction ward. That is 2. We bought all the shards for the same price, but that one we sold for a little bit less, but that's still about 900k in total we made there, which is awesome. On top of that, we bought these compost potions, which are pretty cool. Again, in my video, I go over this a bit, but you just combine them into super compost, very easy. I personally just leave an offer in there for quite a while because they do slowly buy eventually. Even with the video coming out, they are still coming through. Okay, so I think we're just going to combine all these potions, and sorry, I'm just tripping out. We are done combining the potions is what I mean. The super composts have dropped quite a bit to 660, but that being said, we're still going to make about 400k from these super composts, I believe, maybe 350, and it only took me about 20 minutes to combine them, so still quite a good money making method. I bought the compost potion for 825, and yeah, we're selling the compost for about 400k profit, so not bad. Okay, so these super compost potions finally sold. Didn't really take that long at all, probably a couple hours. But the compost potions did take a while. That probably took 2 days or something to buy the rest of those. Super combos have crashed quite a bit. Me and one other guy actually made a video on it at the same time, so anyway, we'll combine them at some point. Okay, there is level 50 strength. You may have seen it quickly there. We just decided to get our combat stats up a bit more because they were pretty low, and we were planning on doing Monkey Madness pretty soon. And there we go, we're just about to hit 50 attack as well. We kind of had that prepared already, so you might have seen me already at 49 attack, but still, just want to get it on clip. So we're about to hit 50, and then after that, I think we're going to go for 55 strength, as in 60 attack, or 59 attack maybe. Because we're going to do Monkey Madness, and it's going to give us some attack and strength experience. But we'll figure that out in a minute. So 50 attack, pretty nice. Our combat level is up to about 64 now. And yeah, I think we're going to get our prayer level up to 43 pretty soon. Okay, so we actually have some dragon bones just from cannoning the dragons a bit. So I think we're just going to use the ones we have, and I think that should be able to get us to 43 pretty easily. Because we want to do the hard clue, and having protect from melee is just essential. So we have to get it at some point, so we might as well do it now. Okay, wow, this guy's house is really nice. Oh my god. Wow. Okay, well anyway, we'll just finish these bones here and get to 43. Well, look, we already got a level, so it really will only take a few minutes here. And there we go, we're just about to hit 43 prayer. Now we got all the overtop prayers, which is pretty nice. I mean, I don't even know why it took us this long, but anyway, protect from melee is pretty important. Okay, so we're back to the Dark Knight Fortress. This is where we got completely slayed last time. It doesn't seem super dangerous, but as soon as you run in here, it's a multi-combat, and there's a ton of them, and they wreck you. So now that we have these protect from melee prayer, we can easily do this. So we'll go continue our clue. I'm not 100% sure if we'll be able to do it, but we'll do it as far as we can. We're definitely missing some of the requirements though. Unfortunately, I don't think I can do this clue, so we'll have to leave it for now, but it was still worth getting the prayer levels. Now I want to try something I've been looking forward to attempting for quite a while, and that is cannoning Elder Chaos Druids. Apparently you can get about 100k XP an hour in range. So they're right here, and yeah, let's give it a shot. Okay, so we're here. It's in the wilderness, so it's kind of risky. So we risk cannonballs, and the cannon you shouldn't lose unless you have in your inventory. So yeah, let's see how this works. The Chaos Druid special that teleports you around is so annoying though, and it kind of gives me seizures. Ugh. Okay, so yeah, it is working pretty well. So we're gonna buy some more cannonballs and just head back there. You can see my cannon's still there, getting me experience. So I think we're gonna bring 1,000 cannonballs at a time. Actually, we'll do 500 to start with because we're definitely gonna get PK'd. And there we go. I died, and then we're just trying to get my stuff back here. But oh my god, this is such a clusterfuck. You can see all my stuff plus more people's stuff on the ground. There's some PKers fighting here. The Chaos Druids are just teleporting me around. Maybe I can just sneak my stuff back, but oh, this is awful. Look, that guy's about to die, and he's dead too. My god. Okay, so in the end, he ended up popping me down and killing me again, so that was stressing me out. So we came back here to Rock Crabs for a little bit. This trained my melees a bit more, but we're going to give a bit more of a try a bit later at night, I think, because right now it's a little too much prime time and people are PKing, and it's so much going on, it's almost impossible to know when you're getting attacked anyway. Okay, so yeah, we're back at Sandcrabs. We're going to give the Elder Chaos Druids another chance, but we're going to wait a little bit, because I do not feel like dealing with that right now. So there's 52 strength. And we're back, and we're about to hit 53 strength. Bad timing on the window there, but anyway, we'll see. I'm not sure if we're going to go for 55 right now. We're just about to finish up a herb run, and then we can probably sell those renars, I think. And yeah, I was right. This is the last of our seeds in our bank, so we'll just finish this up, and then we can go ahead and sell them. Okay, so we are at the Grand Exchange. We are going to hopefully sell these for about a 800k profit. We got 238, which is pretty bang on the dot, pretty average. I'd say 200 is on the low end for 40 Renar seeds. 250, 300 would be very high. So we're about kind of smack dab in the middle. So we got about 800k in profit. And like I said, we're going to go try the Elder Chaos Druids again. Hopefully we can make it the whole length without dying, but I do not expect that to be so. So we'll buy 2,000 cannonballs and see if we manage to use them all before we die. Okay, so we used about 1,000 of the cannonballs so far, so not too bad. Haven't seen a PKer here yet. And yeah, we're getting about 80 to 90k experience an hour. Okay, we are dead, but you know, it happens. We had about 200 cannonballs left, so I don't know, pretty happy with that, I guess. I'm back here, and there's like 3 people around, and there's just crap on the ground. I'm trying to grab my cannon, I'm getting teleported around, I'm getting frustrated as hell. Just picked up a fucking fedora off the ground. I don't even know what's going on anymore. I just want my stuff, and I want to get out of here. Alright, so we managed to get most of my items back. They did not actually manage to pick up much of my stuff. And we did use all the cannons, so we got about, cannonball sorry, so we got about 70k experience in about an hour, even less. So honestly, pretty good. I'm definitely gonna give it another try, but it is very, very much clusterfuck. Okay, we're just finishing up our cockatrice task, but we got 40 Slayer, which is pretty nice. And we'll probably do a couple more tasks today. I don't believe it, we've actually got 2 Mystic Boot Light, or I guess what they are. It's a 1 in 512 chance of getting that. That is stupid. Why do I have to get these? And why can't I get anything better? Alright, the task is complete, so we'll go ahead and grab another one. And yeah, see how good it is. Okay, we're back at Vanica, and let's see what we get. 119 Hobgoblins, really not too bad. We'll definitely do those, but I think we're going to leave that for now. Okay guys, I think that's where we're going to call it for today's episode. We're going to quickly tally up how much money we have at the end of episode 8. We're going to use this collect feature, which I almost never use. So we have 1.7 mil that we sold in Renars. I don't know, some other random stuff. So we got 5.8 mil in cash. I always go to that tab. 5.8 mil in cash, and yeah, let's have a look at what we got. So we're looking at about 6.7 mil, getting close to 7, which I'm pretty happy with. And I think it's going to go up quicker from here. Again, some of the malediction ward got us about 1 mil this episode. We still have to make those compost potions, which will get us like another 600k. And our stats are getting along pretty nicely, so we'll hopefully soon get to do some better combat money making methods or some with skills. But either way, I'm glad you guys stuck around to episode 8. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.